And here's the next project I just got back with. It's a troy-bilt hydro. It does run and drive, but the guy said that there's a problem with the deck, and he was pointing towards this two-pulley thing here, which it's crooked. I'm guessing maybe the bearings are broke on it or something happened. And the belt from here to the motor is gone also. So I'll have to take this off and see if I can figure out what's going on with it. Let's see, what kind of motor is it saying? Vanguard Briggs V-twin, full of mouse nests, it looks like. I'll have to clean all that out. And it's missing a headlight. No big deal. But anyway, yeah, this thing's gonna have some stuff. This was sitting in his barn. That's an adjustment for the height, I believe. But anyway, let me get this unloaded from the trailer and get a closer look at it. Alright, let's get this deck removed. I've never worked on one of these before, so I really have no idea how it's done. Although it looks like there's not really too much to it, I'm thinking. So, let me see if I can figure this out, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, this don't seem to be too difficult. You got two pins. They fit here and up right there. And that lowers this bracket down. This is on the front. And here on the back, pull this pin. Let's see what we got going on here. That releases the cable. And now the whole thing should just slide right out the side. Well, that was easy. Just wiggled it and slid it right on out of there. Now we get a better view of what's going on with the deck. What's this? Apparently that's some kind of a tension lever. But what I really need to pay attention to is this. Because you can see that is digging down into the deck. And it's also digging into this pulley. Let me get the tripod. Alright. I've got the belt coming around that. And it comes around all of them. And this here is the one that's supposed to come from the engine to turn it. Pretty sure it should supposed to be up like this. Looks like this right here is what's worn out. This shaft. Let's see. It has a little wire holding it from coming loose. Ouch. That thing's sharp. Alright, just get this big C-clip here. It's got a lot of play in it. See if I can need to remove get the belt pulled off. First, just take the tension off of this spring here. Let me grab my pliers. That might be fun putting back on. Yeah, I can figure it out. And now I can get the belt removed, I think. Maybe. I know some of you are watching, you thinking, oh, you moron, you're doing it the wrong way. Oh yeah, I probably am. There we go. That's removed. That just has a lot of play in it. Almost as if there should be a bushing inside of here that is worn out. These bearings, those bearings are good, nice and quiet. Nothing wrong with the bearings on that. Washer goes on. See this one here, it doesn't wiggle much. And it has a bushing. That bearing's good and tight. Yeah, it's got this bushing right here that I bet the top one is supposed to have also. Let's see if it'll fit. Not really. So fan's a little noisy. Might be able to lube it up and make it work. Let's see. This looks like it's bent forward. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it does feel like it's got a hump right there, so it's like this whole thing has been bent forward. Let me see if I can get a pipe on that and bend it back. Maybe I can. I don't think that did much. A little bit. Okay, hopefully I didn't destroy the camera. It does look like it's more straight up and down. I'm just playing around here. See if I can figure this out. So if it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I don't. That it's still hitting the deck. So it definitely needs a bushing in it. And I don't have any. And since it's not something that spins like the bearings do, I wonder if I can take like a Coke can and just wrap some around there to take up some of the space. Let me see if I got a Coke can and I'll try that. Well, let's see if we can make a bushing. Now the workbench is going to be all sticky. See if we can cut this straight. And it needed to be about 2 inches. Maybe just a little less than 2 inches. Something like this. Something like that, and we'll wrap it around it a few times and see if that does any good. Going to be too much or not enough? That looks like it might be a little too much. So let's cut it off right there where it went. Still be a little too much. Goes around one. I'm thinking, or else it's oh, it's going on. So you gotta wiggle it around there. Something like that. Put the spring on, that'll hold it. It's got it up away from the deck housing. I forgot to put the washer on. Get it back off again. Easier said than done. some prying and I'll get that off there. Got it. Smash that up though. I have to go get me another Coke can and try it again. This time, be sure to put the washer on. Okay, let me go get another one. Alright, before I go any farther, it's got a grease fitting right here, but hey, let's go ahead and grease it up anyway without it. Not gonna hurt nothing. That's for sure. And you got the washer on there. Before I do, let me slap some grease in this. That'll help it some. Stick the belt on it. There we go. I have this on the top. And the seat clip, which is supposed to fit in the groove. And need a big pair of pliers. Put the seat clip on. There's the groove. Groove is right there. So all it needs to do is spin. Spring has to hook back onto that. forgot. This one goes on. A little bit easier. And get this other spring stuck on it. It's just probably going to be a pain in the butt. Because that has to stretch clear over to there. On there. Let me roll this thing over here where I got more room. Think it will? Probably not. Take that. Okay, well, let me do some figuring on what that lever is supposed to do. Well, I might as well sharpen the blades while I got it. Deck up. I scraped off a bunch of the dried up grass. I got these 3 bolts loose, so we'll take these off and get them sharpened. They definitely need it. And I'll get some grease put into the zerks, grease up the bearings, because I'm sure those haven't been greased up in a long time. But we'll get these sharpened and get right back at it. Alright, got them sharpened. Didn't get them new. Let's see what we can do about getting some grease shoved in these things. And so did that one. Good. All 3 of them took or the grease, what do you want to call it? Well, let's see. Wait a minute. Hang on, you moron, you put that on upside down. Jeez. It's not going to cut very good upside down. Alright, just took the air cleaner off and cleaned it. This is a 14 horse V-twin. And I found the other headlight. It was laying down there when I tried to take the... I'm going to get the air filter cover off. So I'll get that snapped back in there and fire this thing up, and I'll better check the oil first. Oh, that thing mows pretty good. Give it a wash job. Change the oil. Put it up for sale, and I bet it'll sell pretty fast. Alright, well, the old Troy-bilt lives to mow again. Runs pretty good. Just need to give it a wash job. And this one can get put up for sale. Probably won't have much. Alright. This thing even has cruise control, which I tried. The speed lock. Once you get going, you put it on. Take your foot off the pedal and it keeps on going. Reset, I believe that. I didn't try that, so I think I just puts it back to where you did have it. You turn it off, that thing shuts off and you go back to neutral. How many hours does she have on her? 806. That's not too bad, considering how good she runs. Alright. Well, that'll probably do it for this video. I'm not going to film washing the thing. Nobody wants to see that. So, I guess thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe because there's going to be more going on. And I will see you in the next video.